Hi, I'm Miriam Staley, and I'm here at a pitch and network evening with the Ideas Factory Live. I'm told that the Ideas Factory have one of the best groups of high net worth individuals in the UK who are seeking investment opportunities. So let's have a chat with some of these guests and find out exactly why it is that these angel investors are so keen to support these events. So Darren, it's great to see you here at one of the Ideas Factory events. Just tell me what it is that's brought you along here tonight.
Well, we come along for all sorts. We come along for looking at investment opportunities, as well as partnerships, and looking at niches where we can actually get invested in. The whole evening has actually been very beneficial to us in the past, and we hope that it's going. Well, we're sure that it's going to be like that in the future.
Derek, hi, great to meet you. Can you just tell me what it is for you that makes these Ideas Factory events so different from the rest of the things going on in the industry?
Well, I think it's a unique insight into the entrepreneurial attitude that exists in Britain, and I think it gives an opportunity for a lot of people who wouldn't necessarily have that opportunity to bring their ideas and their formats to a public.
You're here tonight at the Ideas Factory in your capacity as a potential investor, is that right?
Yes, that's right, I am.
And I believe you've actually invested in some ideas that have come up through these events in the past?
Yeah, I was first attracted with The Railway Children, which is a theatrical production. But I first got involved with this place with the idea of investing in property.
So Azim, your first Ideas Factory event tonight, and you're already talking about investing in a potential opportunity.
Yeah, there's. We got invited down by one of the chaps at Ideas Factory. Didn't really know what to expect, but it's been a good evening, and to be honest, it does give you a bit of an eye-opener. A couple of investments are quite keen. Yeah, we're quite interested in those. So.
I saw The Railway Children, and I come from a theatrical background anyway. And this had it had what we call in the biz a lot of legs, because they had the venue free, that was Waterloo Station. They had a lot of free publicity from Yorkshire Travel Bureau. They had a grant from the Arts Council, for heaven's sake, a grant, and a lot of other freebies. So plus the fact that there's an English story based in an English station with millions of people going past, seeing enormous great posters of the production. So I just thought to myself, this can't fail. So that was my first investment.
Okay.
And that actually doubled my money within a few months. So it was marvellous, and people were kicking themselves that they didn't.
Well, we like the sound of that.
Yeah, I thought you would.
So as a possible investor, a potential investor, what is it that brings you along to these particular events to look for opportunities?
I think that you need to see as many opportunities as you possibly can before choosing on which to invest. We're thrown opportunities all the time, but I think it's nothing better than actually scratching beneath the surface, meeting the people behind the scenes, and just seeing whether they're real or not. It's easy just to rely on the internet and to get things through, but actually it's good seeing things live in the flesh. And I like to do that because I'm chucking in money. I want to see it properly.
So what is it about the ideas that potentially come out of this forum that are different and worthy of your investment?
Well, I think uniquely to the Ideas Factory, the thing that comes out of it most specifically is that you got the opportunity to get in at a very early stage. A lot of the ideas are, I would say, probably unique, and as a consequence they're generally high risk, but I think that's why a lot of people are here.
What's been one of your highlights from an Ideas Factory event?
Highlights, I'd say probably the flying car. I mean, it seems quite bizarre that they're going to have a flying car. They were really looking for investment for a new type of rotary engine, and the sort of side investment of that was this flying car that this engine could now fit into.
So as a potential investor, what is it that's so appealing about an Ideas Factory event?
I think the wide array of opportunities that are presented, from someone like Flo Sparks, who's a singer who I thought was amazing tonight, right through to Vine Media, which is a a TV production company right through to film. Like normally if you go along to these events, typically they're all property or all media or all something else. What I love is the fact that they have the wide sort of gamut of opportunities, and it's easy because you can come to one event and you can see everything in one night. It's great.
Is there anything tonight that's particularly caught your eye?
Well, I think I've been here a couple of times before, and quite frankly, I would invest in all of them. But that's just by nature.
So if you could give us your first impressions of the Ideas Factory events, what would you say?
I think well organised and some really good investment opportunities. I think they weren't rushed and gave us enough time to kind of speak to the entrepreneurs and ask any questions that we needed to ask. So yeah, I thought it was very good.
So do you think you'll become a regular attendee at the Ideas Factory?
I certainly do. I think it's a great evening out, great evening to network, especially that's what I wasn't expecting. I thought we'd get plonked down and watch a few investments, but yeah, I mean it's every 6 weeks, so yeah, I'll be back here in 6 weeks' time.
And do you find that there's a difference in some of the opportunities you're presented in this particular forum than you would maybe find elsewhere?
I think this is certainly more quirky, more informal, which I like personally. I'm not really, albeit the suit, I'm not as corporate as some of the other ones that we go to. And if you go to some of the accounting ones, they're very, very corporate, very formal. And the way this is done, I think, is it's done properly, it's done informally, but also sort of very professionally as well.
So as a potential investor, what is it that you're looking for in terms of an event that's presenting you with opportunities?
I think it's important that it's fresh. I think the fact that Ideas Factory actually vets sort of potential entrepreneurs before they're put in front of investors is great, because it's current and kind of we don't have time to come here and look at pictures that you kind of see on TV. Won't mention the show, but yeah, it has been good, and I think all the pictures were well versed and very well put together. So,
well, good luck with your investment opportunities, and we'll look forward to seeing you at another event.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks.
So if you could sum up the Ideas Factory and its unique proposition for another potential investor, what would you say to them?
I think for all potential investors, if they are serious investors, they're always on the lookout for something unique and interesting, whether it interests them or whether they see it as an investment opportunity. And most importantly, they're always looking to get in at a very early stage. And I would say for this particular setup here, you most certainly have the opportunity to look at ideas that are really in a fledgling state and are prime for a relatively small investment for something that can become quite substantial.
Brilliant to talk to you, Derek. Thanks for your insight.
It's been lovely to talk to you.
We've plucked germs of ideas from obscurity and turned them into thriving commercial entities. So why not join us for our next event and see how we can connect you with the best ideas in the UK?